I have been a OnePlus fanboy from the time I bought my first OnePlus device, the OnePlus 3T. Its buttery smooth UI and the metal build made me fall in love with that smartphone. This love made me switch again to a OnePlus device, the OnePlus 7. So I've been using the OnePlus 7 from the past 10 months and I have some thoughts, issues, experiences to be shared. This is my OnePlus 7 long-term review. Let's start off the review with build quality. It has a glass sandwiched body, by which I mean both the front and the back are made of complete glass. Since this mobile is covered by Gorilla Glass, it could resist scratches to some extent. But you should really be careful and a case is much recommended. I'm telling this because I already got my display replaced, which shattered in just 4 months. Except the notch, everything looks and feels modern. But yeah, this notch is little out of trend now, I mean in 2020. The display of OnePlus 7 is a Full HD Plus panel with a 60Hz refresh rate. Yeah, a bit old display specifications. I know, if you are also a OnePlus 7 user like me, I can understand your feeling. This is the last OnePlus device to have a 60Hz refresh rate, and I seriously hate OnePlus for doing injustification to OnePlus 7 users. But other than that, this is a great display. Viewing angles are good, sunlight visibility is also accurate. I watched a lot of content in Prime, Netflix and YouTube, and I absolutely loved the experience. I also wanted to mention one issue that I'm facing with OnePlus 7. It's the inconsistent in-display fingerprint scanner. I don't know why this has never been spoken in any of the reviews, but I seriously faced a lot of issues with it. Whenever you are in harsh sunlight or outside, this fingerprint mostly does not work. I was actually using fingerprint authentication for WhatsApp, and most of the times when I'm outside, it just does not work. I had issues when I'm inside too, but yeah, it's very rare and manageable. So yeah, when you are going outside, when you are outside under harsh sunlight, this fingerprint scanner makes a lot of issue. Apart from display, speakers are also really important for a great media experience. And the OnePlus 7 comes with dual stereo speakers. I will not say it's the best because I've seen better devices like Asus ROG 2 having a great speaker setup compared to OnePlus 7. But even this is loud, and since most of the people watch content when they are in home using speakers, and it's pretty good at that scenario. Only when you are outside in a noisy environment, you might have a bit hard time listening this sound. But yeah, that's fine in my opinion. And also, the audio from headphones or earphones is pretty loud and clear. I really enjoyed my time with it. The only issue that I had here is with the earpiece sound. When you are taking calls, the voice does not feel loud enough. And if you are in a noisy place, then you really have to push your mobile harder to your ears to understand what other person is trying to tell you. This is one thing that I really felt that OnePlus should have done a better job. Let's talk about the processor or the SoC. The OnePlus 7 rocks in a Snapdragon 855 chipset with 8GB of RAM and 256GB internal storage. It also has a faster UFS 3.0 storage. So what does all these things say? A faster performance. But I did observe occasional lag on this mobile. I was not able to capture it. It lags sometimes in 2 to 3 days. I guess today is not that day. But when it lags, it just completely stops responding and screen becomes black, and it takes a while to respond back again. I observed it a lot of times and I'm not sure whether it's only with my piece or with everyone. So if you are a OnePlus 7 user, comment down below with your experience. It also gets warm and even hot with extended gaming or camera usage, and whenever it happens I normally keep it aside for a while to recover the temperature. But this is something that premium phones should not experience. Still it does. Software. You know, the only reason that makes me go to a OnePlus device is its software. I'll tell you why. I don't like the software experience with Redmi or Realme, and if I think of going to Samsung, I somehow don't trust them. So I will always be left with OnePlus, which gives me a great experience. I used to love Motorola smartphones back then when they launched Moto G, but now their smartphones are really bad. And OnePlus UI is so smooth and responsive. On the other hand, they look so minimal, which I really like and appreciate too. Cameras. To say honestly, I didn't like the camera system on OnePlus 7, and the reason for that is there is no ultra-wide camera, no telephoto camera. It's just a primary Sony IMX586 sensor and a depth camera, and this depth camera also does not do its job correctly, which is really bad. These are some samples. And these are some portrait shots, and as you guys can see in this shot, the beard is completely blurred and haze too. These are some of the normal shots, I mean daylight shots. So guys, this is a 1080p 60fps shot recorded using the OnePlus 7, and the voice you're hearing is also from the internal mic. So let me know your thoughts below. So the last one is battery. This mobile comes with a 3700 mAh battery with 20 watt dash charging, and this is also the last OnePlus device to come with dash charge 20 watt. After this, all the mobiles support Warp Charge 30T. So yeah, this can be called as the slower fast charging OnePlus device. But one thing which I didn't like is it just drains so fast. Before, I mean when I bought the device, it's good, it's actually great. But now I'm literally charging my mobile 2 times a day. I recently did a factory reset too, since the battery is draining so fast. Now it's okay, but it's not too long to come back to its original position. So guys, this is my honest review after 10 months of usage of OnePlus 7. So please like the video and also subscribe for more amazing tech content. And I hope to see you in my next video.